Following the shooting death of teen Trayvon Martin, Florida's Stand Your Ground law is coming under fire. The law has reportedly been used as the basis for police not arresting neighborhood watchman George Zimmerman. The law's premise is based on the idea of self-defense, the International Business Times explains. With the Stand Your Ground law, a person no longer needs to prove that they feared for their safety, only that the individual they injured or killed, even those who are unarmed, had forcefully and unlawfully intruded. The newer law extends the principle to vehicles in public places and also does away with an earlier requirement that said a person attacked in a public place must retreat if it is a viable option. Fox News reports even the author of the law thinks it might need review, but maintains it doesn't apply to Zimmerman anyway.
There's nothing in that law that authorizes them to pursue and confront.
But one Florida representative says even if the law doesn't apply in this case, it still needs a fresh look.
But this is the way the police department is interpreting it. It deserves review, not just from the legislature, but from the Justice Department.
A law professor writes in the New York Times that, in his opinion, the law goes beyond what's necessary. Florida's law goes much further and encourages vigilantism. It tells people who today are increasingly likely to be carrying concealed weapons that they can pretend to be police officers and use their guns to protect and serve the broader public. However, a reporter for The Guardian says whatever the intent or interpretation of the law, the evidence in the case remains cloudy. I'm as angry about this shooting as others. However, there remain difficult questions under the existing evidence. That still allows for serious question over whether, even if Martin did struggle with Zimmerman, there remains the notion of a fear of serious bodily injury. Sanford Police Chief Bill Lee, the subject of nationwide criticism in the wake of the incident, temporarily stepped down Thursday. He said he'd become a distraction in the investigation of Martin's death. For Newsy, I'm Christina Ortman. Multiple sources, The Real Story.